Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Ohio Bobcats versus Miami Redhawks. The Ohio Bobcats enter the MAC championship game with a 9-3 record and an impressive 7-1 mark in conference play. Their lone conference loss, a 30-20 setback to the Miami Redhawks earlier this season, where they entered as 3.5-point underdogs. Since then, Ohio has rebounded in dominant fashion, stringing together 5 consecutive wins, covering the spread in each. Their signature victory came against Toledo, a 24-7 statement win as 1-point underdogs, which secured their spot in this title game. Ohio's offense has been a model of efficiency, averaging 28.5 points per game while holding opponents to just 18.7, yielding a solid plus 9.8 scoring margin. The Bobcats generate 393 yards per game, including a potent ground attack ranked 17th nationally with 210 yards per contest. Senior running back Anthony Tyus III, a Northwestern transfer, leads the charge with 960 rushing yards this season. However, Tyus had a season-low 15 yards against Miami earlier this year and exited that game with an injury. Quarterback Parker Navarro has delivered a steady senior campaign, completing 65% of his passes for 10 touchdowns. However, his 10 interceptions, including one in each of the last 3 games, remain a concern. Wide receiver Coleman Owen has emerged as a key playmaker with 1,032 receiving yards, serving as Navarro's top target. Defensively, Ohio boasts one of the best units in the MAC, allowing just 305 yards per game, 13th nationally, and excelling against the run, ranking 6th with only 98 yards allowed per contest. The Bobcats also generate 2.5 sacks and 1.6 turnovers per game, complementing their offensive efforts. On the other side, Miami, Ohio, brings an 8-4 overall record and an identical 7-1 conference mark, holding the tiebreaker over Ohio thanks to their head-to-head victory. The Redhawks ride into this matchup on a 7-game winning streak, covering the spread in 5 of those contests. Their latest triumph came in a 28-12 win over Bowling Green, clinching the regular season MAC title as 2.5-point underdogs. Prediction: Miami minus 2 points. The Redhawks' balanced offense and stout defense give them the edge. Expect Miami to replicate their earlier success against Ohio and maintain control throughout this contest. Betting the total: under 44.5 points. While the teams combined for 50 points in their previous matchup, the total for this game reflects respect for both defenses. Ohio ranks 18th nationally in scoring defense and 6th against the run, while Miami's unit continues to impress. Look for a low-scoring battle as both defenses shine. The Big 12 Championship showdown between Iowa State and Arizona State sets the stage for a clash of styles, narratives, and history. The Cyclones, riding the momentum of a 3-game win streak, are 1 win away from their first conference championship in over a century, while the Sun Devils, anchored by one of the nation's top running backs, are eager to cap their resurgence with a statement victory. Quarterback Rocco Becht's arm has been the backbone of Iowa State's offense. With over 3,000 passing yards, he's only the second QB in school history to achieve this milestone twice. His connection with wideouts Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel makes the Cyclones a tough aerial threat. While their defense has shown cracks, especially against dynamic offenses, they've proven capable of delivering in clutch moments. Slowing down Cam Skattebo will be the ultimate test. The Cyclones' ability to swarm to the ball will be critical. If Skattebo dominates on the ground, Arizona State can control the tempo and open up the play-action game. The Sun Devils' Jontez Williams, for INTs, will look to disrupt Becht's rhythm and force turnovers. My team pick is Arizona State minus 2 points. The Sun Devils' balanced attack and physicality give them the edge, but the Cyclones' resilience makes this a potential nail-biter. The Sun Devils' offensive versatility and ability to control the clock behind Skattebo tip the scales. Iowa State's offense may struggle to find consistent success against a disciplined Arizona State defense. Georgia Bulldogs versus Texas Longhorns. The Georgia Bulldogs enter their 4th consecutive SEC championship game, marking their 7th appearance in the past 8 years. After a 6-2 record in conference play, including a notable 30-15 win over then-no, Texas in October, the Bulldogs ride a 3-game win streak into Atlanta. This season, Georgia's offense has been efficient, averaging 34.3 points and 425.3 yards per game. Last week, the Bulldogs narrowly avoided a stunning upset against Georgia Tech, trailing 27-13 with just over 5 minutes remaining. Quarterback Carson Beck orchestrated a miraculous comeback, tying the game in regulation before leading his team through multiple overtimes. Beck finished with 297 yards and 5 touchdowns, tying a season high. The Georgia signal caller, ranked 8th nationally in passing yards, 3,429, and touchdowns, 29, thrives under pressure. I think in pressure moments and pressure situations, I've been in those my entire life, and it really doesn't feel like pressure. Beck shared with Dogs 247. That's what I love to do. So, when those moments come, it's either you do it or you don't. Defensively, Georgia has shown vulnerability despite allowing just 20.5 points per game this season. Over their last 5 outings, the Bulldogs have given up 25.6 points per game, including 563 yards in their narrow escape against Georgia Tech. While standout defenders Jalen Walker and Chaz Chambliss have combined for 11 sacks and 3 fumble recoveries, the unit's overall consistency remains a concern. On the other side, the Texas Longhorns are chasing history. In their first year as an SEC member, they've won 5 straight games since their lone loss to Georgia, finishing the season with a 7-1 conference record. Texas ranks 4th in the SEC offensively, averaging 34.8 points and 450.1 yards per game. Last week, Texas dominated Texas A&M early, building a 17-0 halftime lead en route to a 31-17 win. Running back Quintrevion Wisner powered the offense with 186 rushing yards, while quarterback Quinn Ewers contributed 218 passing yards and a touchdown. Ewers has been efficient this season, ranking 8th in the SEC with 2,307 passing yards and 4th in touchdowns, 24. The goal has always been, let's get to Atlanta, head coach Steve Sarkisian told ESPN. If we can get to Atlanta, those other goals might start to line themselves up. Texas boasts one of the nation's top defenses, allowing just 11.7 points per game, second lowest in the FBS. The Longhorns' pass rush, led by Anthony Hill Jr., 7.5 sacks, has been relentless, tallying 35 sacks and 18 interceptions this season. My team pick is Texas minus 3 points. With a more refined game plan and a hunger for redemption, expect Texas to seize control early and lean on their elite defense to stifle Georgia's comeback attempts. My total pick is under 49.5 points. While both offenses are capable, the stakes of this game favor a defensive battle. Texas and Georgia's defenses have each delivered strong performances in critical moments, setting the stage for a hard-fought, low-scoring affair.